Doom 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 doom. Woohoo! Doom 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 doom. Woohoo! Oh man. Well, a line has been released for Bisping versus Gastelum. Gastelum opened as a minus 161 favorite. He is now up to a minus 189 favorite, and this is at William Hill in the UK. Look, them Brits say they might love their own, but they love money even more. Yeah, they say they ain't stupid. They ain't putting their money on their fellow Brit. They putting it on that Mexican and Kelvin Gastelum, man. You know, I figured Gastelum would open as a favorite, and when the other casinos release odds on this fight, I'm expecting Gastelum to be around a minus 200 favorite at the other ones, man, when they open. So they're gonna follow suit, man, and I'm waiting for those other lines to show up. But Bisping was on the MMA Hour yesterday with Ariel Helwani, and man, I figured it would be a disaster for this guy, for many reasons in this fight. But man, it just confirmed even more, man. The emotions of the loss of the GSP fight. Helwani asked him if he had watched the fight. He said no, he had not watched the fight. Said he didn't need to. So, of course it's still sore for him. He said eventually he will. But, the guy, he cannot face that loss. He was so confident he was going to win that fight. So he is emotionally, he is not over that. He took this fight to try to help get over that loss because he was so confident he'd win. That was such a big part of his legacy. He wanted to beat a GSP, to say that he beat GSP, Rockhold and Anderson Silva, those kind of guys, man. Dan Henderson, and he failed. So he took this fight to help move on. When Helwani kept asking about GSP, he's like, "Come on, Ariel, let's talk about Kelvin Gastelum." So he's trying to move on from that fight. So emotionally, he's not over that fight, and he's talking about all these outside problems. He's got to get some kind of special card to travel outside of the country. He said he had a card, but his wallet got stolen somewhere a while back, so he don't have that card. So he's got to fly to Vegas. He's got to get this special card. Got to go through this hearing process. Then factor in the guy's got to travel all the way to China with all these things. Then he's training on top of it. He just went through a grueling training camp. Got put to sleep. Got busted up a little bit. Now he's got to train more, got to cut weight, again. Then he's going to be traveling. And I tell you, man, this is a disaster, man. Physically and emotionally, this is a disaster, man. Guy should have taken this fight, and he just, I guess he thought this was a winnable fight. He needed to try to get over a GSP loss, and he took this fight, man. I think it's going to be a disaster, man. Everything I heard in that interview, it has disaster written all over for Michael Bisping, man. Kelvin Gastelum, he has not had a fight recently. I think his last fight was over the summer when he lost to Weidman. But this guy, he had time to rest. He has had a full training camp. Of course, he's preparing for Anderson Silva, but now it's Bisping, and this guy is ready to go, man. He's young, prime guy who can punch, who can wrestle. Who has intelligence inside the cage, man. Man. Michael Bisping got his hands full, man. With a young prime guy who can touch him up, man, and take him down. And add in all the problems, the travel, the physical toll, the mental, emotional toll of the GSP loss, travel, all, man, it's got disaster written all over it, man. But I heard in that interview with Helwani, man, the guy can't even face the GSP loss. Can't even look at the fight. Not right now. He wants to get a W to try to make up for it. He try to make himself feel better. So, I I'm kind of expecting Gastelum to get a stoppage on Bisping, man. He'll bust him up bad. So I'm waiting for that line to come out at my casino. We got alert set. I'm expecting Gastelum to be minus 200, around the minus 200 favorite. It might be a little bit less. It's gonna be close to what the odds are now at William Hill. So I thought I'd comment on that, man. And I'm parlaying that with Fabricio Verdum this coming weekend to beat Marcin Tybura. I really could not recall off the top of my head any Tybura fights, so last night I watched his last fight against Andrei Arlovsky. The guys, I think he's 6'3", while Verdum is 6'4". Of course, he's a younger guy. He seems to be kind of athletic for his size, for a heavyweight. Decent striking, but I didn't see anything that blew me away necessarily. He got Arlovsky down in the first, was trying to pound the guy out. He put damage on Arlovsky, but by the second round, he seemed to be a bit gassed. So the gas tank could be a concern. If Verdum gets him on the ground, we know he's gonna be at a disadvantage on the ground. Verdum is a bigger guy who can strike. My only concern about Verdum, man, is Verdum is aging. And I think he's only lost 2 fights since coming back to the UFC since Strikeforce closed down. But at some point, it's gonna be a fight coming up. I don't know when, but there will be a fight where Verdum gets in there. He's gonna look old, man. He's gonna start to regret not having it anymore. I'm not saying it's gonna be this fight. I don't know when it's gonna happen. These things happen all of a sudden, and that's my only concern, man. But this should be a win for Verdum. That's why he took this fight. He coming off that quick Walt Harris fight. He should he should win this fight, man. And this guy, if this guy has gas tank issues, he dragged this guy into deep water, man. Verdum should be able to break this guy down. Probably get a stoppage on this guy. So yes, I am parlaying Verdum with Kelvin Gastelum, man. Moneyline plays. That comes out if Gastelum is a minus 200 favorite around there. You should be able to get close to even money on those moneyline plays parlayed. So that's what I'm doing, and I thought I would check in with you guys, man. Let you guys know what I thought of those 2 fights, those upcoming fights, and those lines, and I'm feeling confident about them. So let me know what you think, and I'll check in with you guys soon, man. Thanks for watching.